Hi daddies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abby. Today we're doing the 26 books I want to read in 2026. Some of these are new releases coming out, some of these are not. So bear with me here, it's not gonna be in any order. This one has been on my TBR for I feel like a year, because I remember in February and March I've been having this on my TBR and I just have never got to it. The first book is The Book of Azrael. It's a 4-book series. I don't think any more books are coming out of it, but I want to read it because it just fascinates me. And everyone that I've talked to have loved the books, or at least the first one. So I'm excited to read about that. I have no idea what it's about. I think the female character is morally gray and then the man is not. So it's opposite what we're used to, which hell yeah. It's a dark fantasy, I think. I'm not 100% sure what it's about, but I'm excited. If you've read it, you gotta let me know how it is, because that is on my list to read. And you know what? These might take top priorities over everything else. Just saying. Just saying. The next one, Quicksilver. I want to read this because people say it's the best book ever. And Brimstone just came out, I think last month or earlier this month of December. And yeah, I have FOMO. I'm missing out on it. And I want to read it. I think this is going to be 3 books, 4 books. I'm not sure. All these are basically, I don't know what they're about for the most part, unless they're the second book to a series or so on. All I know is the audiobook is really good, so I might do the audio. This one I've been putting off because I've been so scared to feel emotional damage from it. And that book is Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. Because everyone, so I watched Larry Reed's Marina Moore and all that stuff, and this book is just, and I cried with the first books of the series. Yeah, the first 5. Yeah, basically cried. I love a good sad book. I love a good emotional damage, but I'm not a huge Lizzie girl, okay? Not a huge Lizzie girl. And also Huey with his current girlfriend, I don't know who it is. I forgot her name. I don't know. But I know it's their backstory and on what happened, and I think the next book, which is Claiming 10, is their second part, the present, I think. That one's also on my list. That's one I also need to read, and I'm excited. It's supposed to come out this year, or it's second book to Claire and Gipsy, which I don't know what that one's going to be called. It's either Claiming 10 or the Claire and Gipsy one. That one doesn't have a release date though, Claiming 10. But Releasing 10, it's on my TBR. It's literally on my shelf and I need to fucking pick it up. Oh, ooh. This one I've been waiting for. The second book to, what is the series called? I don't know. It's the second book to Metal Slinger. The second book is Light Wielder, and I'm so fucking excited. It's the biggest cliffhanger of all time. If you have read this book, you know the cliffhanger and the plot twist. You're holy fucking shit. Okay, this one I know follows a girl who's part of this Alaha, and they can only visit land once a year. Basically, is she the lost princess or the queen? The lost daughter of the king and queen, I believe. And so she travels with this guy across the continent or the ocean or something, whatever. I forgot, don't quote me. And the plot twist at the end, the action, the chemistry, the tension, it is immaculate. It is the best book of all time. Light Wielder is the second book and it comes out April 3rd, supposedly. And I'm so excited. This one has been all over my For You page a lot, and it is A Tongue So Sweet and Deadly. Don't ask me what it's about. It's been all over my For You page. It's been all over my Goodreads. I just don't know. I haven't looked into it. I like to go into books blind unless I see someone else talking about it and whatnot. Don't know what it's about. I think it's a 4 or 5 book series. I think all of them are out, or the last one is gonna come out this year or 2026. So I'm not sure. This one's been on my list for a while. A City of Gods and Monsters by nope. Who is it by? Kaylee Smith? No, Kaylee Edwards? I don't know, I might be completely wrong, but that one has been on my list for months as well. I think the newest one just came out earlier of 2025. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know what it's about. I just know that it is a dark fantasy book, I think. I don't know. I just heard it's good. Some people have mixed reviews, but I heard it's really good. So I'm going to give it a try. I think it's 4 books. I think The City of Brimstone just came out earlier this year. It has that purple spine. I'm doing a very bad job about doing this, but it's fine. Another popular book by demand is Sheila Sparrows. I heard good things. I think Rights of Starling, the second book to this, comes out in 2026, but I need to read the first one first before I get to that one. Is this one Dystopia? No, that's Silver Elite. Because Silver Elite and Shield of Sparrows came out around the same time, if I'm not mistaken. The second book to the Bloodwing Academy, which Upon That Burns, okay? The third book comes out later this year, I think. Or I keep saying later this year. Later of 2026. And the second book just came out, or has been out. I'm not sure. But I haven't read the second book yet. And the first book is like, it's like Zodiac Academy. Like, they're not like exactly the same, but it gives me that vibe. It's like the bullying. The main MNC is feral. Like, he gives no fucks. He's a bully. And this girl Medra, the FMC, she falls out of the sky, okay? She falls from her world. She is the last known dragon rider, and dragons had been around for centuries, okay? Dragon riders haven't been around for centuries. She falls into a world full of vampires, okay? And then she has to attend this school because she is betrothed now to the MNC. And he is just like he has, I don't know how to explain it, but he's just wild. And they're using the Dragon Rider Medra, and it's just like, not high stakes, but like fantasy. It gives like the school, the fourth wing with the dragons, and like, oh, I don't know. It is so good. She is the only red-headed person there, like dragon body rider. She's half fae. I don't know. It's just, give it a goddamn try. I don't know. But it's the second book I want to read, and I'm so excited. This first book ends on a cliffhanger. Yes. But, oh, rated that one 5 stars when I read it. And then The Wing That Binds apparently was supposed to come out on March 26th of 2026. I don't know if that's completely true. I think it maybe got pushed back because it got traditionally published. But you bet your ass I'm reading that when the time comes. And I also want to continue this series that I've read before, which is The DC Stars by Chelsea Curto, I believe. I read Face Off last month in November, and I ate that shit up. Fucking ate it up. And I love the FMC, I love the MNC, I love their banter, I love honestly everything you could think of in it. It was just so good. And it was different because she was a professional hockey player too, playing on a men's team. Like, she was the only woman. So it was fantastic. Yeah. Oh, it was just so good. The second book to that is called Power Play. I have no idea who that one's about, but I want to read the rest of the series. So I'm excited about that. And this one's been on my list like for months as well, which is Magnolia Parks. Okay, I have all the books, okay, but I love the toxic books. Shocker, right? This one's about like a high society people in London or somewhere over there in Europe, I think, or the UK. I might have flipped that around. I don't really know. But like BJ and Magnolia are like, you know, they love each other, but like they want to like make each other mad and jealous, so like they each like go do something to another person, like cheating and toxicity and no communication. And I heard like you get fucking pissed because there's no communication at all between these characters. So I don't know. The first book, the first, third, and the fifth book are about Magnolia and BJ, I think. And then the second and fourth one are about Daisy Hates and I don't know his name. But I think there's still a sixth book coming out, like, so the third book of Daisy Hates within this series. I'm excited about that. I don't know when that's coming out, but I'm ready for it. I need to read it. This one also was very, very popular in 2025, which is Kiss the Basilisk. I don't know if I said that right, but apparently it's a very, very dark, like, fantasy book. The second book I think comes out, or it is out. No, the second book is out. But I want to read the first one because I want to see what all the hype is about, but I heard the second one is not as good as the first. No idea. Don't know what it's about. All I know, it's dark and it's, I think, raunchy. I don't know, but I'm excited about that. And I want to get into more mafia as well. So I'm going to read like a mafia series, which is I think it's a dark verse. So it's like The Predator and all those. I'm going to start out with The Predator. Okay. I don't know if that's the best one or the worst one or what. The first book is usually probably the worst, I feel like, in most of these mafia book series. It's a mafia. That's all I got. But it's very popular. I don't know. I read Caraval earlier this year and I wasn't a huge fan of the second and third book. So I DNF'd a third barely finished a second. Loved the first one, but I'm gonna read Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber, and I heard that series is way better than Carval, I think. And you have to read Carval to read Once Upon a Broken Heart. I think it's about the same characters in second and third one. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it's a 3-book series, I think. I've heard so many mixed reviews about this book. Is When the Moon Hatched. I heard it's really good. I heard it's too long for its sake. I've heard that it's just dumb and just DNF it. So I'm gonna give it a try. It's a very long book. I think it's like 800 pages for one book. I think it's the first book too. So I'm not 100% sure about that one, but I'm excited to give that one a try because, like I said, mixed reviews. I want to get my own opinion on it. It's been everywhere. Like, I see it at Target all the time. I see it at bookstores all the time, and I just want to see what the hype's about. This one, I know I'm going to read because I am currently reading Direbound by Sable Sorenson, and the second book comes out, Direbound, supposedly May 5th. So once I finish this one, I'm going to be waiting for Furybound. And oh, I'm excited. I'm already loving it. I'm on like page like 60 and just out of like 700. So I'm excited because I already love it. So far, like, Direbound is about like this girl, her sister goes missing, like a lot of these kids go missing, so she puts herself into the army. But this year the bonding trials are happening, which is you have a chance to bond to a direwolf, which kind of like are the high people, like they're very not royal but like, you know, up there like on status wise. So I just got to the part where she is about to do like the challenges to see if she can bond, you know, like in Fourth Wing when you have to do threshing. This is kind of what that is. So she has to climb the mountain and see if a dire wolf wants to bond to her. I don't know, but it's so good. And she's a strong FMC. She knows how to kick some fucking ass. And then there's a bad boy MNC. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, this one, if you know the Wicked games like Phantasma and Enchantra, the third book comes out supposedly sometime in 2026. They haven't got an official release date or like a month, but I think it's called Daemonica. I don't know if that's how you say it or how that's gonna happen, but it's about the Silverton? I don't remember, but you meet the characters in Enchantra and it's about one of those siblings. And I'm excited because Wicked game series, freaking love. Phantasma, ate that shit up. Enchantra, ate that shit up. And the covers are just so pretty and pretty. It's just different from everything I've read when I first read it, and I'm obsessed. I love the trial type games, or like the deadly games, like, you know, if you don't pass, you die. I'm gonna eat that shit up. And a very popular book this year, and TV show, was Heated Rivalry, okay? So I read the first book, like, finished it 2 days ago, okay? Finished the show last night. Love the show with my whole heart. I'm gonna read The Long Game, which is like the second book to Ilya and Shane's story. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the new season to come out, but apparently that's not coming out till 2027. So I'm a little upset about that. But you know what? It's fine. It's worth it because you know what? That show was amazeballs. I also want to get into some historical fiction. I know, Abby, who are you? But apparently Kristen Hanna does it best, so I'm giving her a chance. I'm gonna read The Woman by her. It was either that or Nightingale, I believe it was. I'm gonna try The Woman. I don't know when. I might do the audiobook for it, and I have no idea what it's about. Historical fiction, that's all I know. That's all I know she writes. And I'm scared because I feel like I'm not gonna like it. And I'm not a big history person, so that's not great either. But we're gonna give it a try. A Bargain So Bloody. I have no idea. I found this one on Amazon. I said, you know what? Hell yeah, let's read it. Oh, I think I know. My sister read it and my sister gave it 5 stars. Anything my sister gives 5 stars, you know is good because she is picky as fuck when she reads. So I'm gonna give it a chance. I have no idea what it's about. I have like no idea what any of these books are about. I'm so sorry, guys. Clearly I'm not doing a good job with these books. But if I'm nothing, how does the saying go? I'm nothing but a follower. I'm always gonna follow people, what they do. If someone else does it, I'm gonna do it. Okay? Because I have FOMO. The Lord series is one of the first dark romance series I've ever read. Okay? And I was obsessed with it. I mean, it's still really good. I'm not obsessed with it, but I've read other series that pique my interest. But Chaotic comes out this January of 2026. So I'm excited about that. I don't know who it's about. It's one of the Carnage brothers. Yes. I don't know. But it's very dark, secret society, but these guys are the Spade brothers, so they're even like worse than the lords. So it's like the lords and Spade brothers. Like they will beat the shit out of you. Anyways, we are gonna read that one. I mean, I thought Madness was the last book she was gonna write, but then she put out Chaotic, or putting it out. So we'll see how that one goes. This one was all over my social media page too earlier this year. It was The Wolf King. I'm assuming it's about a wolf. I don't know. A shapeshifter? I don't know. Heard it's good, so we're gonna give it a shot. Do not ask me what it's about. This one's been on my list for a while now too. It is Eldritch by Carrie Lake, which is the second book to the Eating Wood series. And this one just came out in, I think, like 2 months ago. I wanted to read it earlier, but I just never got the chance to read it. First book is like a slow burn. Carrie Lake does slow burn so well. So well. So we're going to read that one. Slow burn. First one ends on a cliffhanger. It's like between one world, the Eating Woods, and then it's like the fantasy world. So no one wants to travel through the Eating Woods because like you die in there, you really can't survive because something's in there that's killing people. So yeah, it's the second book to that. It's good. Another one is Reign of Shadows and Endings. It's a fantasy book. A lot of these are fantasy books. I clearly want to get more into fantasy. I don't know. And then this one comes out, I don't know when, but it's a interconnected book to the Windy City series, which is by Liz Tomforty. And it is like one of the best sports romance series I've ever read, along with Playing for Keeps by Becca Mack. But this one is about Monty, and he's the coach of the baseball team that Isaiah and Kai are on in the Playing for Keeps series. And he has a relationship with the owner of the team. So that's going to be exciting. I don't know when it comes out. I forgot. But hopefully soon. But I'm excited because Monty is such a sweet little, not sweet little, but like such a sweet guy in this, like the books that he was in Windy City series. So I'm excited about that. Those are my 26 books I want to read in 2026. Some of them are new releases. Some of them are just books that have been popular for the past year, maybe more, and I just never got a chance to read them. And I'm sorry, I don't know what half of them are about, but you probably A, either heard of them, or B, have read them. The end of this video. I hope you all enjoy, and you know what? I will maybe do an update of how many books I've actually read out of these 26 books. Who knows? Maybe I'll read all of them, or maybe I'll read 10 of them. Who knows? But I'm excited. Alright. Hope you guys have a good 2026, and see you guys next year.